This Terraria mod allows you to transform and play as Betsy, aka one of the most terrifying dragon bosses in the game. And potentially with a mod like this, the future updates might let us play as other Terraria bosses. But let's hop in game and check it out. Hey yo, so we are here checking out a sick little mod that allows us to transform into none other than Betsy. What the? That's not what Betsy looked like. There we go. Now we got some color. So this is a cool little mod that I just saw randomly, and it said we could transform into Betsy, as we can see. And I think it said we could do all the attacks that Betsy has. Let's see. Let me just simply left click and see what happens. Okay, nothing happened. What about right click? Okay, nothing happened either. I think it's because I need to bind the buttons. All right, here I binded my screech. Let's see what that does. Whoa. Whoa. It is literally just a screech. That's it. the little spin into the screech. This is so weird. This is so funny. So I figured it out. The screech is supposed to be its own thing, not that little spin I was doing. And then the spin itself is its own button. Oh, that was a dash. Look at that. We got a little dash we could do. Okay, just dash into enemies. Straight contact damage. What about this button? Okay, that's the spin. And then we got two more buttons we could press. Oh, look at that. That's her little like flamethrower attack. And then this button, that's her little fireball attack. I don't know if there's any more besides those, but that's what we got so far. Let's bring in King Slime and let's hit him with everything. Let's hit him with this. Okay, contact dash move. And then I think we can hit him with this. Yes, sir. And then let's hit him with the flamethrower and let's completely miss. Wow, that was a good dodge by him, honestly. That was less of us missing and more of him dodging it. One more time. There we go. Ooh, burnt his ass to a crisp. Didn't even get to see the other ability. Okay, let's bring in some more. How hard is it to kill some of these dudes? Let's see. Let's make it nighttime. Bring in the eye. How hard would it be to kill the eye in this form? Let's see. Let's do just straight up dash. Like you can straight up just dash into things. Let me turn on so I can take damage. Oh, okay. So I kind of do take damage. Whatever, it's fine. You know, sometimes you just gotta take some damage. Imagine like everybody has thorns but you. That's pretty much what's going on right now. Every enemy and boss has thorns, but you just do better damage than them. Skeletron. I want to hit Skeletron with my other flame attack. The thing is, it's kind of hard. Like, look at the angle. That is a hard angle. I never really thought about how bad of an angle Betsy's abilities are. Usually Betsy isn't exactly the hardest boss. It's just kind of the situation you're in that makes Betsy hard. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a million enemies around and you're fighting Betsy and there's ogres and there's dark mages. Hold up. Let's hit the spin move. Yup. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, forget the spin move. Flamethrower. Good hits. Back into the dash. Back into the spin move, completely missed. Back into the regular fireballs. Hold up, wait for it, get a good angle. Fuck it. Okay, do that again and then hit the spin move again. The spin move might be our best move. I'm about to bring out a secret move on the queen bee. Ready? Oh god, hold up, don't kill me, god damn. Secret move, scream at her. It's not doing anything. It's literally just a scream. It doesn't do anything. Yeah, I like when we get poisoned, we turn like green though. It's kind of cool. But this is actually really fun. You know, I've played with a couple mods that give us the ability to transform here and there. I think the coolest one I've done was the Moon Lord transformation one, because that one actually had like a bunch of attacks that the Moon Lord that I think the Moon Lord didn't have. A bunch of interesting attacks. It was like 4 moves, but this one is a little bit more faithful. It has most of the moves she does. I don't know if it has all of them. If I'm being honest, I don't really even remember Betsy's moveset, so maybe it does have all of them. But this is just, it's a fun mod. And you know, I could always get behind fun mods. This would also be a fun little challenge. Now, the thing is, I wonder what it scales off of damage wise. I might have to read the mod page just to see if it tells me any of that, but this could be a fun little something. I'm assuming if it scales, it's either going to be off of melee or it's going to be off of summoner. All right, I couldn't figure out if it scales at all, but we can just put on an armor set. It said that this mod is super configurable. It also said that apparently you're supposed to have like 1 billion health. I don't know. It said like 12,000 health, but obviously I only got 500. I think the thing with this mod is it's supposed to be working with this other little mod here, this dragon race mod, where you could play as like a little tiny dragon. It's kind of cool. As you can see, there's a bunch of custom stuff for that. So maybe something we look into in the future. I do like how there is custom armor sprites for that little dragon race. That's already like 10 times cooler. Yeah, if we put on armor, Now we should be able to take a hit, no problem. Nothing should hurt anymore. Let's fight the golem. Apparently, some of the attacks have iframes. I don't know which one. Oh, am I in God mode? I'm in full God mode. I don't think this dash attack has iframes. I think the spin attack has iframes. Oh my God, this is actually genuinely hard. Bro just went through the floor. Does he usually do that? Yeah, he does, doesn't he? I just didn't expect him to do it all of a sudden. Not outside of the golem arena. But let's hit some of our other moves here. I'm getting my ass beat. I'm not gonna lie to you. I am getting my ass beat. We gotta bring out all the stops, all the moves. Look at that. I died right there. It's all good. Because guess what? I don't actually die. I keep pressing F and F is no. I keep pressing this button. This is my grapple hook button. Look at the hook just come out of a very interesting spot on Betsy. The screech, I think the regular screech when you fight Betsy normally spawns in Ethereum wyverns. It doesn't do that. So maybe in the future, I hope it does do that. That could be a fun thing. Have my own summons. Against hard mode bosses is looking tough. This looks like it would be a legitimate challenge to try and accomplish this, beating the game as Betsy. Because I was expecting Betsy to be insanely OP, but no, it's actually like pretty hard. I think I have to make a fresh new character. I think that's the main reason why this isn't working correctly. Because maybe I have to play as that dragon race character. That or the stats weren't like working correctly. Like something, it said that I was supposed to have a lot of health. Like I'm supposed to have as much health as her, pretty much. Maybe not as much as her, because she has a decent amount of health. Let's check right now, actually. In normal mode, she has 50k, so we're supposed to have like a quarter of that, which makes sense. But I think we have less iframes and a couple other things. There's some things to keep this balance, so it's not insanely OP. This legitimately looks like it would be a challenge run. I can't beat, bro. Take out the Zenith. All right, so apparently in the whole entire footage that I recorded, I had the race stats off, but I had their abilities on, which is very weird. So now I am here with both on, and as we can see, I actually have the 12.5k health and whatever other abilities that Betsy has. Apparently healing items do 1400% more. So let's just sip a regular health potion. 750, damn. We get fast free flight and we go through walls. Oh my God, this is terrifying. You just see our eyes. We get knockback immunity. We might have had that already. Oh, I was wearing a Cobalt shield. Never mind. Minecart mounts act like transformations hiding your character. Okay, real quick, let's hop on a minecart. So I completely disappear. Is that what it says? I don't know. Yeah, it won't hop in a minecart. Wait, I don't know. Am I in a minecart? No, I don't know. And apparently we could be mounted by others. Pause. But I'm lonely and I don't have any other players to play with. But you can just simply use this item. Whoa, what the? You can just use this item. Boom. Whoa, turn my ass into stone. Little item. This is the item. Process might hurt a little bit. Whoa, did you see that? My character's head. Time out. Go back. So it looks like you turn into stone when you're switching back and forth. What was up with my character? What's up with bro? Why does he look like this? That is not Gamer Zone 1. So now I understand why Betsy looks like this when you transform, because there's a little stone phase, I guess, to like stop something. I don't know. But let's see the matchup that we've been wanting to see here, even though I couldn't beat Golem. So why would I beat this matchup? Betsy versus Betsy. Ready, set, go. Who's the real Betsy? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Betsy ain't hitting that. I can hit spin moves too. Okay, we can scream. We can go bar for bar pretty much. This is a terrible fight. Like we are both missing our attacks. So maybe this is accurate to the real Betsy. You like I said, you just never fight Betsy one-on-one. So how would you know that she's actually a tough fight? You know, you're always outmatched in their fight or outnumbered. The wyverns aren't even going for me, which is very nice. I appreciate that, Betsy. She definitely has the upper hand though. Oh, there you go, I died. If that was a real fight, I died. But our damage isn't terrible. Like we're right there. It is so hard to hit any move. Hopefully they could like program a move that follows where your mouse cursor is. What attack are we missing? Let's see. She does the dash. She does the flamethrower move. She does the fireballs. It doesn't really look like we're missing too many moves. It might just be like a master mode move we're missing. Thing is, I probably have barely fought Betsy in master mode, if ever. So I could not tell you what master mode moves she has. But yeah, this is a cool little mod. Make sure to check it out. Shout out the developer that created it. It's awesome. I would love to see more mods like this. I would love to see a whole entire Terraria like morphing / transformation class. Maybe something kind of like the morph mod from Minecraft. You guys remember that mod? You played something like Crazy Craft or some other mod packs that had it, you know, you'll know the morph mod. That mod's pretty sick because there's some cool little things you can do every now and then with it. So maybe something like that, but just for bosses, or maybe even for like a couple of signature enemies along with bosses, could be a cool idea. But y'all also make sure to check out the second channel, Game Raiders Live. That's where I post all my live streams that you guys miss. If you don't catch them live, guess what? They go to that second channel. And I stream on twitch.tv/gamers01. But yeah, leave a like, subscribe, turn on notification bell for future videos. I will see y'all next time. Do the scream.